start with the Cleveland side of it. Rex, what's the most important thing we say?
Oh, man. I think, look, when I said Baker Mayfield was overrated as hell, all right, I got ripped for it or whatever. No, I told the truth. It's only based on 30 years coaching experience,
Just
being
30
around
years,
the
Rex.
game all my life.
Yeah.
And I know what an elite quarterback is, and I know what one isn't.
Right.
Baker Mayfield is not an elite quarterback. It's okay. Baker Mayfield doesn't lose games for you, but he doesn't win games for you either. All right, his rankings are in the 20s in almost every single category. Against man coverage, this was a disaster matchup coming in. And that's what I said yesterday when I said New England would win.
Why is it a disaster matchup?
Because he doesn't throw well against man coverage.
Yeah.
By the way, maybe having Odell might have helped against man coverage, but he wasn't there. But he's a guy that throws the ball once you get open. He doesn't throw with timing anticipation. That's not Baker Mayfield. He holds the ball too long. That's why he takes too many hits. There's a lot of things. Look, he has to have everything right, Greeny. Yep. All right? What is right? Well, having 2 Pro Bowl running backs is right, but guess what? They weren't there. Now,
Dearness Johnson.
Yeah, he played well. He had 100 yards rushing.
Yes.
Okay? You have 3 Pro Bowl offensive linemen. One of them was out. Well, guess what? I can't perform now. I only have 2 Pro Bowl offensive linemen.
Rex is absolutely right that there were 2 teams that wanted the exact same thing yesterday. If you're the Cleveland Browns, you walk into Gillette Stadium and you say, you know what? I want to see Baker Mayfield go out there without his starting running backs, without Odell Beckham Jr. on the outside, and I want to see him beat the New England Patriots. You know what the hell Bill Belichick wanted? The exact same thing.
Yeah.
He wanted you to come out there, and he wanted Baker Mayfield to beat him. He wanted Baker Mayfield without the running backs, without the linemen, without Odell Beckham Jr. on the outside to come and feel dangerous. He wanted Baker Mayfield to push the ball down the football field. He wanted everything that the Cleveland Browns needed to succeed on the right shoulder of Baker Mayfield. And you know what? We got what we got. We got what we had been expecting. And Dan Orlovsky didn't get to tweet out yesterday, well, I guess it was a tough day for the Baker Mayfield sucks crowd. You know why? Because that crowd was dancing. That crowd was feeling dangerous like Travis Kelce. And you know what Travis Kelce reminded me of? Do you remember Bob from Martin? You know what Bob said? He said, I'm out of control. Martin's out of control. This whole damn party's out of control. And that's what the New England Patriots were on defense yesterday.
Well, I wore my brown suit for Baker Mayfield's funeral this morning. Listen, this football team was embarrassed yesterday on every phase of the game. Baker Mayfield played poorly. They do not lose this game because of the way Baker Mayfield played. They got out-coached. They got out-hit. They got out-schemed. Their offense was terrible. Their defense was terrible. New England punted the football 1 time.
Right, yeah.
All right, the defense was a joke. This was coming in. The Cleveland Browns had the #1 pass rush unit in the NFL. They hit Mac Jones 3 times. Baker Mayfield threw the ball to the other team on a disguised coverage. He was bad. The New England Patriots defense took away the tendencies of the Cleveland Browns
That's
offense.
what they do.
What a
And
surprise.
Baker didn't know necessarily what to do. Mac Jones was by far the better quarterback. I'm not here to say that Baker played well. What I'm here to say is this was a complete failure football team-wise by the Cleveland Browns.
I guess more to my point about how an elite quarterback can win when we don't have other things. All right? So they get out-rushed by 50 yards.
This is
Every
an ugly
time
number.
this has happened to the Cleveland Browns, Baker Mayfield, it's happened 14 times. He's 0-14. So to me, that shows you he ain't the guy.
But
he's not the guy. And we get to apologize for the guy and say, look, you know where he's elite? He's elite in those commercials. Dude is unbelievable in those commercials.
Hey, I can lie.
All right,
Hey,
I'm
Rex,
just telling
Rex,
you.
you said
Guy's
something there now.
amazing.
He's
Guy's
a
amazing.
great actor.
But that doesn't mean you're an elite. Just because you're taken first overall, that doesn't mean you're elite. Okay? It means somebody thinks you could be elite. All right? There's 2 great examples of it. Jared Goff, all right, and Baker Mayfield right now. And if you want to put Mike White in there, since he thought he should have been there, maybe we could put him in there also.
How did I get to be collateral damage in all of this? No, but as far as Mayfield is concerned, look, the reality is when you're the first pick in the draft, this is what comes with it. It's not good enough to just be good enough. You're supposed to be great. And right now, he's not able to elevate them.
And that's fair. He is not elevated to a guy that you can win because of. He's elevated to a guy that you could win a lot of games with. And I think with the Browns, the difficult situation with them is with the next 6 or 7 weeks and going into next season, their roster is not going to get better. It is a very talented roster. So they got to ask themselves, is Baker going to get to that spot where he elevates and becomes a guy that we will win games because of? I'm a Baker fan. I'm not jumping off the Baker bandwagon at all. But I can't sit here and say they win games because of him.
Before I get to the Patriots side, let me give Rex 1 minute to say what he really wanted to say, and that is to obliterate the Cleveland defense, because they're supposed to be great.
Terrible.
Greeny, we've all sat here and talked about it before, but this defense, how can you play this poorly so consistently? I mean, this isn't the first year it's happened. It's happened over and over and over again. You can win with Baker Mayfield if you play defense the way you should play defense. You have the best player in the National Football League right now in Myles Garrett. All right? This thing, they underperformed so poorly. And to me, I was going to come out and kill that defense first.
But you saw my suit.
But I saw your suit. I said, Baker Mayfield is going to listen to you in that suit.
All right, Rex. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.